Hello everyone, welcome back to some more cards action. That's right, we're back to our regularly scheduled programming, although not for long. There is an open tournament that I joined and I'd like to record those videos. I gotta see how I'm gonna do that because the games are best of 3, so I might have to split it up like all the other tournament style videos that I did, but I think it'll be nice just because it's a nice different pace of opponents that we're facing over the ladder. It's a little bit, actually, is it a nicer change? I don't know. There's a little bit more of the same old when it comes to tournaments, but it's nice to see how we fare up and square up against some of the more stronger meta decks. I haven't found anything that is more fun than Mobilize, so I'll probably play that in the tournament, but I might change it up every once in a while. But I digress. We're here to play some of good old-fashioned Tank Blitz. Now here's the thing. The deck is pretty strong, but it's kind of bland in terms of what it does. You play tanks, you buff them, attack opponent, hopefully you win. So, I'm in a little bit of a rut. If there are decks that you know that are fun, by all means, let me know. I'll check them out. And if they're decent, honestly, at this point, even if they're half decent, I'll play them. Because, like I said, it's a little bit of a glut. Sorry, not a glut. The opposite of glut. We're feeling a little hungry for something here that'll actually be fun to play and something different. So I'm gonna stop there because we're in a game here and I'd like to actually put some thought into these games here. So here we go. Tank Blitz. Pretty decent start, I'm not gonna lie. We're okay. Let's see if he's gonna... Huh. That's actually pretty annoying. We're going to do that so he can't go to the front line. He's going to whack us for 2. But then we'll be able to kill it with Through the Breach for what that's worth. I guess we'll play this to get our card draw here. Okay, sure. I'll take it. Once again, we'll be able to come off the board here. Interesting deck. He's playing ramp and these guys. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Let's draw a card here, pass the turn. Oh, that card sucks. Maybe should have played the Martyr there so that we can draw. As it stands, I think we honestly have to pass the turn, as shitty as that is. We definitely should have played the Martyr there. Gotten a draw. And then we could have done something more as it stands. Ooh. Do I want to give anything here? +2 up. Let's just pass the turn here. I'm assuming they're going to trade into the 22nd here. It's a good one. That is a good one. So this is going to be 2, 4, 6 to attack. Oh, that's good. 2, 4, 5. We need to find a way of getting rid of this P40 because it's just making all of our draws here super awkward. Yep. Not a good play. But, yeah, sure, that's fine. We'll trade in there. I think we can start, oh my god. This fellow has quite some power here. Just a 5. Let's see what this gets us here. It's actually not the worst because then we can kill this when it moves into the front line. I mean, I know I am playing this terribly, but assuming he's going to trade in there, move this up to the front line, then we can... Oh. Oh, well. There's another way to do things. Okay, so we've got a clock now with the research that we have to be prepared for. We are just going to take that out while we still can. Opponent's into the later game, which looks like we might be in some hot dookie mess here. That's going to get eaten, but hopefully we can start moving things up to the front line, and I really need to start using these martyrs here. Yep. I'm assuming we're about to get blown up, and then another one comes down, and our opponent has 8 cards in hand. I don't see how we come back from this. We definitely misplayed this. It's a lot different of a deck. A lot of options, which I think is the thing that's messing me up here. I'm not used to that. I'm used to just usually 1 or 2 things that I could possibly do, and then choosing the best of those. It's possible to do quite a bit of damage with the Blitzkriegs, but that's assuming I get to that point. So using a human torpedo on a Flampanzer, which probably spells bad news for us. That's 7. Am I okay to pack it up at this point? I think I am. Yeah. Well, let's see if we can wipe the crust out of our eyes and wake up a little bit, because that one is not a good game, I'll be honest. But we're going to try a little bit better. See you in round number 2 with Tank Blitz. Alright, we're back. Round 2. Gave myself a couple slaps off screen, off camera there, to see if I can wake up here and do a little bit better. Yeah. Just drop it all, keep the ride. Flampanzer might be good if they're playing some sort of Brit Air deck. Today I went off to Costco, and I don't know if y'all ever been, but you can't be sad when you go to Costco. There's too many things to buy. The only problem is, you know, if you're one of those people that that shops to make themselves feel better, Costco could be a dangerous place. I think I bought like a handful of things, literally 4 items, and it was $50-$60. But then again, with Costco, you go big or you go home, right? Well, in my case, I went home and just bought a couple shit. But yeah, I think I can do this all right. Shnya, shnya. I'm not expecting that at all. That's kind of a nice tech with the 73rd, keeps them protected. I'm going to Flampanzer this one though. So I hope our opponent is ready for that. Could also just let's just do this. Next turn we can do some pretty big damage with the Flampanzer getting in there as well. Mass pin would suck. Shelling next turn would also suck. That sucks. That is 2 unexpected resistances. Kudos to our opponent for playing a card that I didn't think was really playable, but it's doing stuff. That turn it was garbage, but turn that he killed my my 1/3 seemed pretty good. I'm assuming he's going to trade into our battalion. There's an argument for him getting the Flampanzer as well. I lied. He's doing something else, it seems like. Okay. Sure. I think we'll hold off on the grief until next turn. This turn, let's pass. Because then we can grief, bring him up to the front line, Blitzkrieg, whatever's remaining here. I'm assuming he's going to eat the Flampanzer, maybe? Hard to say. We've got the Ride of the Valkyries and the Nashub, which is giving us credits, but we need actual cards to play with those credits. Right, that protest needs to die. Yep. It's a pretty spicy one. Let's go ahead and kill this. Then we are going to... Wish we could kill this. We could with Blitzkrieg. Rather save the Blitzkrieg if I can, actually. These are very awkward draws, to say the least. No, I don't think we can have that survive. Should be too strong, I think. I know all about the Potes, so as terrible as that was, I just think it's, you know, we lose 2 cards trying to take that out, but we potentially deny our opponent 3, 4, maybe more, depending on what they do. That's interesting. Allowing us to play that again. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get her done. Get this done. Sure. These are all pretty juicy. I'm going to grab the pans because I have a feeling we're not going to have the front line next turn. Let's get our 2 points of damage there. We are facing a 5/7 tank with 1 armor. How is this opponent? This deck is out-tanking us, and we're at the tank deck. How that hurts. This is rough. I don't know what I'm doing with this deck, to be honest. It's usually pretty straightforward. I haven't played cards in a while. That could be it. I've picked up a little bit of Marvel Snap, which if you haven't done so, I highly recommend it. It's free to play. It's very simple to pick up. There's a lot of cool interactions because it's a deck builder or a card game that it's got some interesting facets. You've got like 3 columns that you have to fight for, and if you win if you win 2 out of the 3 columns, you win the game. So there's only 5 rounds, 6 rounds, sorry, I should say. So games are super quick. Like I said, pretty addictive because I've just been playing that all the time. As you can tell from just the way I'm playing these cards games, I haven't played in a while. And it looks like the rust is pretty thick. But I do recommend Marvel Snap. Wow. What is this going to do again? This is the one, yeah. It's going to have 4 or 5 cards. I think we can go ahead and just press that surrender button. mark down that sweet L that I did last time around and try again in our third round here. You know, this might be one of those videos that you just see what happens when you step away from cards for a while and try to come back as if nothing happened. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back. Icy kills. Well, 2 Beachwagons is pretty sweet. Let's see if we can get something that actually triggers them. Unless our opponent does nothing for, what's that, 4 rounds, we can drop some power in the front line. Or that can just go into the front line and absolutely rickety wreck us. This is going to be an interesting one. This is definitely going to be an interesting one. Okay. What would I like to see here? I honestly don't know. Looks like they're playing a little bit of an aggressive deck because they've got the Panzer 35. Oh, they got their self. I'm really surprised they're not trading in there. But I'll take it. I can eat this up. Play another one of these. Hope for the best. These are getting me, the Panzer 38s are giving me some good value here. Okay. That was a good one. Let's take that out so they can't regain the front line here and go crazy again. We're at 8. The opponent has 9 cards in hand. They're aggressive deck. It's looking pretty spicy. We do have the Blitzkrieg if they decide to leave us with some stuff here. Yep. We are at 5. All right, some pressure. We would hate to see a desperate measures here. Absolutely take us out. Okay. Ah, I knew it. I didn't think he. I was playing in around 1. I was not playing around 2. Ah, okay, okay. That was also a well-deserved L there. I promise you that at some point we're gonna get our mojo back. Maybe it'll be the next round, maybe it'll be the fifth, maybe it'll be a brand new video. But this is telling me that I should probably play a little bit more cards before attempting to make my way through the tournament on Sunday. So hopefully I can find some time, because if this is the type of gameplay that you should expect from me in the tournament, it's probably going to be a lot of L's I mean posting up relatively soon. But with that, looks like we found an opponent, and here we are, round 4. Seems like a perfectly reasonable, serviceable hand. Let's see what our opponent does to mess things up for us here. Okay. Apologies, I should probably turn the mic off when I do that. Okay, we're going to take the tradesies there. Keeps our front line still full with a little good old-fashioned free 2-2. Okay. Pass the turn here. Our opponent has 2 cards in hand, so looks like we're pretty much similar decks here. So this all comes down to what we each draw. The fact that I was on the play also. Oh no, he was on the play. I definitely had a better start there, so hopefully that can carry us into the win here. Our opponent is thinking about the decision quite a bit. Okay, there we go. Let's do this just so we can start drawing cards here. We've got 2 of them, so we don't want them stuck in our hand without getting at least a draw, getting some sort of value here. We also have 2 Blitzkriegs in our hand, which is awkward in this situation, but we'll see. That little autocannon is going to be a problem, I think. Alright, so autocannon gets a free kill. A choice of a 3-1 or a 2-3. But I'm pretty sure with what we have in our hand, the next turn we'll be able to get rid of that. Yep. Good thing we've got the engineer battalion there. Alright, our opponent has 3 cards in hand. We know one of them's research. So he can tech up, but I'm still getting one more free kill off with the autocannon, but hopefully our next turn we'll be able to stabilize, kill that, and get some sort of presence in the front line. Potentially just go balls to the wall with these blitzkriegs. Interesting that he went for that. But I guess that makes sense, because then I have to trade in both of these into the autocannon if I want to kill it. At least from this board state. Actually, no, I can't. They're going to move up to the front and get +1. So, yeah. Not sure if that was... Oh. Yeah. Yep. That's a nice one. Let's go... Here. And... here. And finally move. Yeah. Let's go ahead and move this guy up. I'm assuming he's going to tech up to the what's it? The submarine card. Kill something, your opponent discards 2 cards. What the heck could he have? Leopold? That's really the only thing that saves him here, right? Okay. That is a good card from our opponent. All right, we cleared the board, dealt with that crazy Leopold, and I think we should be fine. Next turn we can double, yeah. Well, that was scary. I thought we let that somewhat relatively easy game just out of our hands there. All right, let's see you for the 5th and final round. Let's see if we can end 2 and 3, which isn't the greatest, but it's not the worst that we've done on the channel. See you there. All right, we're back. 5th and final round. Can we get there? We're at 1 and 3 right now. Ugh. Let's keep the 10th because it's our only way of really triggering the Panzer. Not the best way to trigger the Panzer, unfortunately, but there she blows. Hopefully this doesn't die. We can get the Panzer going. Next turn we'll win as well. Alright. Step 1 complete. We're at least going to get 2 in there. That Jasko might cause some problems there. Yep. We're just doing this so we can get in a draw here. That's poopy. Just doesn't do anything if we attack because of the Jasko, so there's no point. Maybe we can feign some sort of countermeasure here. It's a nasty card, and I think I'm going to have to spend a fast Heinz killing it. I could do that instead. Not the greatest, but it's not the worst. Oh, I should have played this. Man, I am not getting my value out of this card here. If I play it, then Stars and Stripes destroys us. Ugh. That's really awkward. I would have loved to play this and at least gotten one trigger off of it. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Let's not make the same. Oh god, but I can't do it. Any attack. Oh my god. God, I wish I could have played that Martyr. I think that's definitely a misplay that'll might have cost us the game, just making our next play so awkward here. Pass the turn, see what happens. I'm expecting some sort of mass removal at this point. Stars and Stripes or strategic bombing. He's playing Britain, so you can also have carpet bombing. Not right now, but possible in the turn after. It's a pretty good one. So this is 6, 12, 12, 16. Oh my god, that's so close to lethal. Oh, hold on. This thing has thing, right? It has Valkyrie, yeah. Ah, crap. Whew. Jesus, how could I have forgotten that? Well, that's a W, but that was definitely me punting a bunch and it's still not mattering. I'm not going to ask you if you enjoyed this video because, well, I probably know the answer to that. But if you were a glutton for punishment enough to stay to the end, kudos. Hope you guys stay healthy and safe out there. With cold and flu season rearing its head, you know, it's a tumultuous time out there. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one. Take care.